Yo, 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 yo. Sound like somebody. It sound like it's raining over there or something, man. What's good? We live though. We live. We live. We live. We back. Um, for messy Mondays on this Monday. I swear the weekends is so quick, man. The weekends is the worst. You know what I mean? Like the weekends be good. Hold on. Oh, what up, Jeremiah, man? Dang, this
What up,
nigga
bro?
Jeremiah be late, man. What's good? What's good, man?
What's good? What's good?
All right. Tori in the building. What's popping?
What's going on?
Big L, what's good, man?
What's the deal?
Jeremiah, what's good, bro?
I'm good.
All right, man. This messy Mondays. You know, I don't know. There's plenty of things to talk about. Sadly, but it is. It's a lot of stuff to talk about, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with. Let me see. What I'm gonna go with and say if they want to talk about something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with Big L. What you want to talk about, man?
Well, I want to say first off, what's up, guys? How you doing? Missy Mondays every Monday. Tune in, NWO. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say
Well, I damn sure forgot to say that. Yeah, good shit.
word. Devontae Smith, congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles signed a 3-year contract worth up to $75 million. I'm happy for that black brother, man. Just had a baby a couple months ago, too, man. Perfect timing, man. Congratulations, man. Fly Eagles fly. This win is one. Number two, I saw something that was interesting, and Benzino's bitch ass keeps crying, bro. He's so fucking sensitive. This nigga had the nerve to sit there and say he wants to battle a rap battle, not a versus, a rap battle. Eminem. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but he's gonna get embarrassed and slaughtered. What y'all think about that?
You talking about like rapping?
That Benzino want to rap battle Eminem.
I ain't trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that. I'm gonna say like this in the words of OT and OT voice, no comment, man.
Embarrassing. What you think, Tori?
I have no comment.
Jeremiah, what's good, man?
He already got smoked, so I mean, what's the point?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Then the last thing I want to talk about, probably this whole shit going on with Drake, Rick Ross, ASAP Rocky, The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, all that. I'm gonna say this, man. ASAP Rocky, just sit there and spend your wife money, man. You know what I mean? You mad because he fucked Riri first. He fucked her first. I'm sorry, he did. She's his leftovers. And then number two,
the only one fucked her.
Right. and we gonna go on for the other one that got a problem with The Weeknd. The Weeknd, Drake broke down the whole story of how he used to be outside his mama window singing. So we gonna stop it right there. Drake discovered you, The Weeknd, and you ain't dropped a hit in how long? So let's just not forget who helped us get on out here, bro. Let's not sit here. Exactly.
I don't disagree. Yeah. I don't know nothing about their history. I'm gonna let the good brother from Toronto tell us that, Jeremiah. But I think you bugging with Weeknd. Weeknd got hits, my nigga. Like you tweaking with that.
I ain't never heard him, but yeah.
I heard plenty of them.
What do you mean you never heard him?
He do have hits like club records, like hits.
What you talking about? He all through. Yeah. Did you see the last Spider-Man movie? The animation joint. He all through that joint, bro.
Oh well, congratulations to The Weeknd. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying though, I'm not the biggest Weeknd fan. I don't think he sucks, but he got his now. You tweaking.
But why are you gonna sit there and diss a nigga that discovered you though? Don't act like Drake didn't discover you.
Now that I don't agree with, because like you're on video saying, oh, he's the greatest. He put me on. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So like, yeah, he shouldn't. To me, yeah, I agree with that. Like, he shouldn't be like disrespecting him. Like, he put you on.
Facts.
Just like Drake can't say shit about Birdman and Wayne.
He can't say shit about them, Jeremiah, at all. I agree.
I like I said, no comment on The Weeknd. I mean, all I said is the man got his, but I ain't got no comment on that. But I let the good brother from Toronto, Jeremiah, he know about it. What you got, Jeremiah? Anything you got on your you got anything, man?
I also want to say this. I want to say salute to Drake for finally responding to Kendrick. I know everyone's been saying, "Oh, when you gonna respond?" So he finally did it. So hey, I'm happy. So Kendrick, you're on the clock, and I'm waiting for you to respond because I'm tired of every year saying people saying, "Oh, Drake versus Kendrick, Drake versus Kendrick." Well, Drake opened the can of worms with that diss track, so you got respond this Friday or next week.
As my Joe Love, my African brother Jeremiah be eating his Joe Love. I concur. You got to do something. Hey, Jeremiah, can you share your screen, my brother?
Sure.
Oh my God.
What I
Really
said?
though?
So Kendrick can. The Kendrick excuse.
I ain't saying that, Jeremiah. I actually agree. He got to respond.
You're.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Anybody got anything to say about it? I mean,
I say y'all know Booby don't fuck with Drake.
It
Anybody got a
ain't even, I don't
rebuttal?
fuck with it because he took this long because he had to wait for his writers to write a response. But
You terrible for that.
it is what it is. I'm
Dang.
keeping it a buck, bro. But all this shit is goofy anyway. It's rich niggas beefing over dumb shit. At the end of the day, y'all niggas got money. Stop acting like y'all still in the streets. And you know what I mean? Well, Drake ain't never been in the streets, but stop acting like y'all in the streets and y'all bossing up for real, like y'all running. You know what I mean? Nah, come on, bro. Y'all. I don't get it. You feel me? Y'all get bread. Y'all get to a certain height. Then y'all want to start beefing. It really sounds like orchestrated beef, for real. To me, it really sounds like it's just made up for appeal because it ain't like any all the people that's beefing right now they wasn't ringing no bells. Wasn't nobody talking about them. And then all of a sudden now, this is what everybody talking about. Wasn't nobody talking about Kendrick. Wasn't nobody talking about Cole. Wasn't nobody talking about Drake, his last album or whatever that he had. People talked about it for like, what, 2 days? And then nobody talked about it no more. So this really is just to try to keep them hot and relevant at this moment. Who was talking about Ross? Nobody was talking about that. So
now
I'm just saying. So to me, it really seems kind of fishy.
Hey, answer this. How Ross respond faster than Kendrick? Where Kendrick at?
I mean, if you want to be honest about it, Kendrick been waiting for a response since control days for real. So
they've been throwing themselves at each other for a long minute.
He's been waiting for a response for years. So, hey,
because they said on the song Drake was like, "Yo, you got a 4-year-old diss track, drop it." He's telling him to drop it.
He bait him though, for real. Hey, all right.
Yeah, congrats to Angel Reese, definitely DeMarcus, for real.
Yeah,
let me shout everybody out right quick before I go to Paperboy. Anything he want to talk about? Hold on, let me see. Him. Minister John in the building. DeMarcus Govine up in here. Jay Sean Brown. You know, he from the Bay Area. Then you got my man D Weed from the East Side. Then Kendall, you know, she gonna make you some vegan food. You already know what's good, Kendall.
Hey, she was talking about some good vegan food too. We just talking about smoothies earlier and stuff. Hey, and you can make me some food anytime, Kendall.
So that's a support gaming, man.
Oh yeah, we can also talk about OJ.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that later though. But I'm gonna talk about that. But what you got? What's up with you, Paper? What you got?
That's the only thing I wanted. That's the only reason I came on here was to talk about that. So when we get to that, I got some shit to say to a certain person, a certain couple people actually that people been already bombing on, but especially one.
Okay. All right, now I'm gonna say this. I know Torian. I'm gonna go out there and it's gonna be on Torian. What he got to say? Well, I got two things, but I'm just gonna do one. You know what I mean? The first thing is about since y'all want to bring up the diss. I was debating Brillo earlier today about it. Drake, man, good diss record. Not the best, but good diss record. You know what I mean? I think you should have released it. I think you kind of capped about it getting leaked. I think you did that on your own to see if people was gonna like it. But I didn't like that. But good, but good diss record. Ross, got to give you credit. Good response. But man, Drake, what I know they're saying you know your mama asking you, but why you call this man Tori ain't gonna be tight about this? Why are you gonna sit there and call this nigga Ross a racist because he called you a white boy? You play, bro, your mama is white and you black. You sounding like a Karen, man. And you say the N-word so many times. Jeremiah, I know that's your favorite rapper, but I don't co-sign that, man.
He sounded like Drake. I mean, that's what he sounded like, but
not Drake,
no
but Drake called Rick Ross a racist though, and I'm not.
But he always do that, bro. Let's be honest. He always been an emo ass nigga, so
damn.
That's just what it is. You can call it what you want. He'll say some tough shit, but we already know he's emo. I can't take that nigga seriously. Like I said, he makes some good music as a rapper, as an entertainer. Because I can't even call this nigga an artist.
He can't play the race card though, man, because he black, man. You acting like you white, man. It's proven Rick Ross point that you're a white boy.
Yeah, he's trying to sway public opinion. That's what he do.
But he making it. Everybody who's saying that man, even Jeremiah, keep it a buck. You being African, knowing that this man said his daddy black, and he telling his white mama that's a Jewish woman that's saying this man is a racist. I know you didn't really like that.
Yeah, that like I don't think he should have like done that. Like, and the fact that like he put it out there like on social media, like why like that was a private text. Like, why did you put it out there like that? Like,
Jeremiah, can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
Jeremiah, remember the live I dropped, or when we had an argument in the Discord about this nigga Drake, right?
Yeah.
When I sit there and said that they don't identify even LeBrie was there too. They don't identify themselves as black, bro. They're mixed. They will switch on you like that.
But you know his dad's black, right? He's from Memphis. He's American.
I know his dad is black, but what did the nigga just say?
You're racist. He ain't black. He's Jewish.
Exactly.
No, he that too, but he a black man too. And the way he did it though, he was talking to his white mama, that's a Jewish person. And if he not even thinking about this. What if he would have been like, I'm not gonna say the name because I know how they feel, but let's say he say he a white man and you know what I mean to his he a racist to his and said something about the Jewish people, the Jewish community about Rick Ross. Rick Ross would have lost all his endorsement deal in about 10 minutes. Everything would have been gone because technically Drake is a Jewish, but he's black because his daddy is black, but his mama is a white woman from Toronto that's a Jewish.
Man, Drake is whatever suits him at the time, whatever is convenient at the time. That's what Drake is. When he wants to play white, he plays white. He wants to play Jewish, he plays Jewish. When he wants to play black, he plays black because that's how he got on. But he's an opportunist, bro. That's it. He just plays whatever can get him over. He's gonna play that part of him. So it is what it is. I already told y'all niggas before, and I say this to everybody: Drake is just an actor. He's a rapper reading from a script. He got writers. He reads from a script. Being Drake is the best part he ever played. That's what he is. He's a damn actor, bro.
I ain't gonna say nothing. The district credit that diss track he did, but I didn't like how he played that card. Like, how you gonna tell that to your mama? You a black man, you look just like your daddy, and you gonna call this man a racist? And I don't care what nobody say. But this is my opinion. I'm not speaking for Torian, Paperboy, or Jeremiah. You know what I mean? I'm speaking for me. Black people can't be racist, and I'm just gonna leave it as that. Torian, what's good, my brother? What you got on the docket? Because I always a random person. Oh, yes, we can. I'm like, no, we can't. But that's just my opinion, though, man. I could be wrong. Fuck, I'm probably.
I don't know about that statement, but I got you, though.
I don't think black people could be racist.
Well, I know they can. So,
What you think about what you think about Tory, and then what you got on the docket, man?
About what?
About black people being racist and what you got going on.
What system structure do we on?
That's all I'm saying. You could think about stuff, but we don't own. We ain't put nobody into slave or nothing like that for over 1,000 years.
Being racist. Being racist is how you feel about somebody. It's a mentality. It ain't got nothing to do with ownership. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. That's all how you feel about another person. They ain't got. You can be poor and be racist. That don't got shit to do with it.
So if I was to go,
poor ass white people that don't own shit.
So if I was to go
trailers.
So if I was to go up to a white corporation right now and say I want to own I'm going to go and get everything that you have right now, and there's nothing you can stop me because I'm black and you're white, and they just give it, and so that would mean I would be racist because I'm actually able to have the power to go and snatch something from them just because I'm black and they're not.
Racist has nothing to do with power. Being a racist it has nothing to do with power. It just means you hate another race.
Actually, racism does have something to do with power. That's why it's called a system.
A racist.
If you have a group of people,
if a system is built by racists, yes, it is racist.
If you have a group of people that can literally,
that don't mean nothing.
Go ahead.
If you have a group of people that can do something called redlining, that's a system.
Yeah,
that's just mashing up systematic. Being systematic with being racist. Being racist, against Chinese people. You can be racist against black people. It's black people that don't like black people because they hate themselves. So it don't got nothing to do with it. That's just something on top of.
Then how come every other group has an anti-whatever bill and we don't?
Exactly.
Because the people in power are doing it. That has nothing, bro.
Okay, you
look at racist. You're talking about systematic abuse. You're talking about things that are piled on top of.
You just said it.
Somebody can be racist. Somebody can don't even try to flip it, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Somebody can be racist and not have no money. They can be poor as hell and still hate your guts.
That's not necessarily true though.
What you mean? That's not necessarily okay.
You just said.
Now y'all trying to rewrite the dictionary.
I haven't been saying I let people say. I'm just saying, like, bro, the most people who's in power is racist white people. It ain't no black people that could just sit there and stop a white person.
No, that's different than saying that black people can't be racist. That's a whole different
white people can't. Black people can't be racist because we don't. This is like saying there's such thing as being a black supremacist. It ain't no damn black supremacists.
Bro. That's not the same thing. It's not even close to being the same thing. It is the same thing because white supremacists is still running this country to this day. And it's Nazis that's poor. So what the hell? That ain't got nothing to do with being systematic.
But they, you know why? That's on them if they poor because they got $1 billion worth of white.
So what? But that has nothing to do with your statement. Your statement is saying that
has a lot to do with my statement.
Anybody can hate anybody's guts. It don't matter what race you are. You can hate somebody else's guts.
I'm just speaking for myself. Black people can't be racist.
Okay, then say you speaking for yourself. You feel me? That don't make it a true statement.
I mean, to me it is. To you it don't. But go ahead, Tori. What you think, bro?
All I'm saying is this: with all the stuff, everything that happened with black people in this establishment for over many years, I can't fault black people for having a loathsome or a disdain to a certain group of people. Especially since they have literally carried it over even into their children. They kept saying it was going to die with the grandparents. It did not. It literally is not dying. It's literally still carrying on even with their kids to this day.
And I agree with that. Yes, that does happen. But that with being just saying racist, that's something completely different. There's two different definitions, bro.
Define it.
What you mean define it? You just did. What?
No, define it. What it means. What is it like? What does it mean to you?
What you mean? What does it mean to me? It's a definition. It's already out there. Everybody knows it. If you're racist against another race of people. It don't matter if you're black. It don't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter. You can hate somebody else's guts. It don't matter if you're black or white or yellow or whatever. It don't matter.
Then how come the majority of the hate crimes that happen in this establishment are usually directed from one group?
You're talking about systematic. That has nothing to do with the choice of somebody being racist. They're two completely different things. They're two completely different things, bro.
No, I could about guarantee you a white person that's a MAGA that basically said if we sit there and call them, you know, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, I don't care if they sit there.
You literally have white people literally saying DEI is anti-white right now. Do you know how foolish they actually sound?
Yeah. They can talk about that all they want to. I'm just saying.
And the crazy part about it is a lot of the things.
My point. I get what you're saying. No, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I'm just talking about the difference between a racist and systematic racism and all that other stuff. Anybody can be racist. It don't matter if you're black, white, yellow, brown. It don't matter, bro.
So what would a black person have to say to a white person for them to be a racist?
What you mean? For them, they ain't gotta say nothing. It's just the mentality. They can hate somebody's guts.
What would they have to do?
What you mean? What would they? Bro, it's not even about action. Y'all trying to make it like it's an action or somebody taking over. No, it's not about that, bro. You can do that quietly and not say shit, but you can still hate somebody's guts.
So hold on, it had to be words. So it got to be words to be racist.
No, that's what you're saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying I'm asking you. I'm not saying I'm asking you. Do it got to be words?
It's a mentality. It ain't got to be words.
And what's the mentality?
It ain't even got to be your actions. You can do it quietly. You can smile in motherfucker's face and still be racist.
Just because a black person don't like a white man or any type of thing, don't mean they are racist.
And just because a white person don't like a black person, don't mean that they're racist. You can flip it right back over.
If they call the police and say they doing something they ain't got no business doing,
bro, that's action.
Hold on,
that's not mentality.
I can't say nothing. I ain't been cutting nobody. I'm just saying if they do that. And they sit there and lie on a black person and say they killed somebody, they broke in their house and they never did, and they call them I ain't gonna say the word, but they call them a racist slur. They are a racist because that's completely different than the original statement that you made. Yes, that makes them a racist, but that ain't got nothing to do with what you originally said. But what I'm saying is a black person can't be a racist. We don't own anything to be a race over. You can go right now.
Racism has nothing to do with ownership, bro.
I mean, technically it do though, because if somebody sit there,
it don't.
It's been proven. It's been proven.
It's never been proven. That you can't never convince me of that.
I'm just giving an example.
So you talking about 400? You talking about 400 years of chattel slavery? There wasn't racism involved with that. Like
I never said that. You said that, bro.
You just said it had nothing to do with ownership.
No, it don't. Being racist has nothing to do with ownership. You can be broke and be a racist.
Yeah, you can be broke and be a racist.
That's my point. Okay, everything else from that,
but money don't have to do with being a racist, though.
Everything from that is completely different. That's all I'm saying.
But you talking about a white? You talking about a white? You said a white person being poor. There ain't nobody. That's on them if they poor. You know what I mean?
It's on a black person if they poor too, because anybody can go out there and get it.
I mean,
depending on what you're doing to get it is different.
Well, okay. Well, let's put it to the test. You said you wanted to come up here and talk about OJ. We're not going to talk about OJ just yet. But would you say that was a systematic system against him when he was on trial? And look, it's been 30 years since removed. No white people still mad that he was found innocent.
And they can do that. They can do that, but that doesn't prove. That doesn't disprove what I'm saying. All of you said y'all basically saying that black people can be racist. I'm saying that's not true. They can be racist.
And why?
Just like a white person can be racist, just like an Asian person can be racist, and a Hispanic person can be racist. That doesn't matter. And all the rest of that stuff is just stuff.
And we can be racist. And we can be racist towards the anti. They had an anti-Asian bill. We say one thing to them, we going to jail. If they say something to us, we ain't got no bills. If they say one race thing, there's nothing going to happen to them,
bro.
Nothing.
Okay, and like you said, that's systematic. That's something completely different. But that doesn't have anything to do with the original statement, bro. You can't convolute it. It's not going to happen. Not with me. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, but we can't.
It's not like that, bro.
You keep bringing up money, and I'm saying that a white.
I'm not bringing up money. You're bringing up money. That's
You brought
systematic.
up money. You brought up money.
I said even if you're broke, you can be racist.
Okay, that's bringing up money. When I'm saying if a white person is
being broke means you don't have no money. What you talking about?
But that's bringing up money though, because everybody has a choice. You just said that to get a job.
I'm only using that as an example, bro. It don't matter.
I said that a white person can, if that's their choice, they get every opportunity in the world. If they choose, they should be embarrassed to be broke. They got $1 billion worth of whiteness. They get all this stuff. They get all the benefits, just like some of these damn immigrants that get all the benefits. Black people, man, don't get no goddamn benefits. A black woman and a black man, they got to go through 10 times worse thing than a white person.
And I don't disagree with you with that. I will never disagree with you with that. I was talking about something completely different. That's not what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, Troy. What you got to talk about, bro? I just respectfully disagree, bro. I don't see nobody say, "Oh, this black man is a racist." You know what I mean?
Okay.
He holding.
They call Malcolm X a racist too. They call us the Nation of Islam racist. They still call Farrakhan a racist. So it doesn't matter, bro. You can call somebody that doesn't mean that that's what they are. But somebody can hate somebody else's guts nonetheless.
They were calling them a racist because they was putting their people first because they wasn't kissing their ass.
Okay, it don't matter why they was calling them that. I'm just saying it can happen.
Everybody know for
that's just like that's just, you know what, that's no different than white people hijacking the word woke and can't even define it when they're asked. We know what it means. That's just another anti-black trope that they put out there, along with CRT, affirmative action, and now DEI is their latest one. Before you know it, when that goes away, they're gonna find a new one.
Exactly, Kendall. Thank you.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with this everything else. If you're being systematically against it, yeah, that's something completely different. But that's what it is, bro.
A black person is can never be racist because they can't hold nobody back from they can't hold.
It don't matter
back.
About holding nobody back. You ain't got to hold nobody back just to hate their guts, bro.
Yes, you, bro. What you think? I mean, somebody.
No.
A black man
so you saying in order to hate somebody's guts, you got to hold them back? You can never talk to somebody and hate their damn guts.
Look at the racial wealth gap. That's a perfect example.
Exactly.
It's not an example. That has to do with systematic. Once again, bro, it's not the same thing.
They still believe that's a fair and balanced system.
They can believe that all they want to. That don't make it true.
They got rid of
that. Don't make it true.
They got
meanwhile, you still got the Jews receiving money for the Holocaust. We can't even get one tangible of reparations from 400 years of chattel slavery. And that can actually benefit the entire system. Like literally, it can literally pull this establishment known as the U.S. out from under. But they would rather see us literally buried like so beneath them and kept so beneath them than to actually try to help even themselves.
Hey, big question before touring go. In all your years, I think you're 35 years old. Out of 35 years old, have you ever a white person ever called you a racist and say, "Oh my God, this black person is racist. He doing something to me"? You ever had a white person do that to you? Big L.
Still proves nothing.
Oh, it proves something because
it don't prove nothing. Just because they haven't does not mean it hasn't happened before.
Hey, Mosey, and you have what happened what happened when they called you a racist? What you do for them to call you a racist? Because I'm just saying because it ain't many white people that's going.
I'll give you an example. Okay. You like with let's look at like Caitlin Clark for instance. A lot of people saying like, you know, she has a huge machine behind her, and we would call it out and saying, well, she hasn't won a ring and everything like that. I've actually seen people online say we're being anti-white because we're pointing out the obvious because we say she doesn't have a ring.
Mm-hmm. They can say whatever they want to. It doesn't make it any more true.
And then for another thing, they going in on Andrew her on Reese because they calling her all type of things, calling this woman ugly, all type of things. Mostly, if you really look in the comments, these are fucking white people that's disrespecting this woman. And she ain't even do nothing. She ain't even do nothing to him.
Okay.
just because they felt she disrespected this white girl.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But black people could be racist, right? If she would have said, "I can,"
Yeah, they
like, how much
can. They still have not disproved what I'm saying at all.
I think Mosley just gave you your answer.
He said, "Okay."
Hmm.
He said, "I'm black." There you go. I'm black. He said, "I'm pro-black. I put people first." Exactly.
Okay, you can do that. What does that have anything to do with it?
They were caught.
They were saying he was racist because he doesn't believe in interracial marriage.
But that doesn't mean it's true.
To him, it is. He felt like to him, it is. My bad, big guy. There you go.
Just
What's
because
good,
somebody say something about you don't mean it's true. I could say, hey, that nigga Detroit is purple. That don't make it true, nigga. I don't give a what the fuck. That does not make it true.
He just
that's just a statement that somebody saying that does not make it
is,
true. You can choose your people. That does not mean you racist, but you can also hate another racist guts, and that does make you racist. It doesn't matter what color you are. If you're hating that person, that other person because of the color of their skin, then you are racist. Black people can do it. White people can do it. Asian people can do it. Hispanic people can do it. It doesn't matter who you are.
Well, until black people have a significant portion of a power of this system in a power structure, I can't even agree with that.
Well, you're talking about something that's systematic. That has nothing. One has nothing.
That's
to do
what
with
it goes
other.
back to every single time. We can sit here and call
the
name
it
all the
bro.
time, but at the end of the day, as long as they have
that does not mean that's system, not the definition, bro.
As long as they have control of this system, that's what it's going to be. As long as they have the control over these departments, these courtrooms, all of that. They are going to do whatever they want.
Yeah, whoever's in power makes the rules.
And
okay, yes, but that doesn't make it any different. That still doesn't disprove what racism is.
They've been in office. The white supremacists. It's been in office before anybody on this panel was even born, and they're still in control to this day. A white person or Asian person should never come out their mouth and call a black person a racist. It's just that simple, man.
Not that simple.
I remember they tried to put something in place called a black identity extremist a few years ago, just because black people was like coming together to discuss their grievances.
What up, though, bro?
They tried to define it as being extremist until a black woman called them out on it, and they had to quickly rescind on it. Now you don't really hear about it.
Yeah, they said the same shit about the Nation of Islam when they first got on the scene. They said the same exact shit. That does not make it any difference. A racist is how you feel about a person, how you're treating and how you feel about a person, and because of the color of their skin. It has nothing to do with systematic. Yeah, you can have racists that are in power and will build systems in order to keep people oppressed, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have anything. That's two completely different things.
If my uncle got beat up by the KKK and he said he don't like white people no more, that makes him a racist?
It doesn't make him a racist. It means that he had a run-in with somebody, and that's how if that's how he feels, then that's how he feels. But
if he said a racial slur to a white person, he that makes him a racist.
If he hates white people and he says and if he's evil towards them, he does anything to belittle them, he does anything against them because of the color of their skin. You're hating a person because of the color of their skin. That is the definition of racism. It has nothing to do with the system. Yes, a racist can build a system. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, I agree with y'all wholeheartedly with that. A racist can build a system if they're in power, but that doesn't change the fact that doesn't change the definition of racism. That's just systematic abuse. That's racial systematic abuse, but it doesn't change the definition of racism. You're racist if you hate a black person. You're racist if you hate a white person. It don't matter.
I got a question for you, Booby. Do you believe that white people have a reason to hate black people?
Do I believe that white people have a reason to
hate black people? Yes.
No, there's me personally. I don't believe there's a reason to hate anybody. Hate is something completely different. Hate is not something that I hold dear to me. I don't do that shit. I don't hate on people for the color of their skin, for their nationality. I don't hate on people for none of that shit.
No, that wasn't what do you believe that they have a reason to hate black people?
No, they don't. Just like black people. I mean, no, black people do have a reason. Some black people do have a reason to hate on white people. If somebody done something to you, it don't matter if black,
Do you want to?
white, Hispanic,
You
don't
wanna
matter.
know?
If somebody did something to you, then you have a right to feel however the fuck you want to against them.
You want to know? You want to know what the stem, like for the most part, the foundation of their hate comes from, especially when it comes to us, is genetics. Because we are genetically superior, and they don't even like hearing that. But it's plenty of studies to back that up, and they don't like that. So what do? You put a bunch of systems in place to make yourself feel like you're more superior than that person, and tell them they're inferior in all other ways. Because let's be real, was they going to build this establishment?
People become racist. I've seen people be pushed to be racist. You can have a black boy and a white boy, a black girl and a white girl that can be friends when they little kids. They don't know nothing about racism. The shit is put onto them. You know what I mean? It's introduced to them, and somebody tells them a certain thing, and then all of a sudden it changes their perspective.
But
who's doing it? Who's doing it?
It can be anybody. It can be bro. It can be anybody.
I ain't never seen no black person. But man,
I have.
Invite too many.
I definitely have
to the barbecue anyway. Me personally,
have.
You can't tell our people, the people who built Black Wall Street in North Carolina, Detroit, and beyond in Harlem. When them white people came down there and destroyed their business, you can't tell these people how they feel. If they want to be racist for that, they can do that. If you feel like that, okay. I don't feel like if they racist. They put their money aside, and these people came up here and destroyed it. You can't get mad at people who seen Martin Luther King get assassinated. You know what I mean? And white people just keep coming up from years and years and stuff like that. People got stories for days. I know. I got people in the deep south. They got stories for days. They took their land.
I do too, bro.
And and I'm not gonna sit there and call them no racist if they don't like white people. You know what I mean? And they can feel that way because they took their land.
Well, that goes against the definition of a racist. So it is what it is, bro. It don't matter what made you hate them. If you hate somebody else for the color of their skin, the content of their character,
if
whatever
somebody
take
somebody took your land, and they're just like saying somebody. And I'm not gonna sit there, and they know our ancestors no longer here. I'm not gonna sit there and tell on people who got whipped by the slave owners that they couldn't be racist and hate them. Who was me to say that when they got beaten and got Harriet Tubman?
Okay, it doesn't matter if you're telling them not to. It don't matter. If they're racist, they're racist.
Is Harriet Tubman is she a racist?
What? I don't know Harriet Tubman. What the hell are you talking about?
Bro, you know
I never met the woman in my life.
You don't have to know the book. You read about Harriet Tubman. Was she white? Was she a racist?
They didn't tell. She didn't tell me that. Of course, she was a slave.
Oh my God, bro! Come on, man. Was she a racist or not, man?
What you mean? How I'm gonna tell?
Okay, I got a question.
I'm gonna sit up there and decide what somebody else did generations ago.
Can you answer that, Tori? What's Harriet? I'm asking.
I was gonna ask,
obviously, she was trying to get her people out of there, so she felt a certain way, and she felt a certain way. But that does not change the definition of racism.
Let's move it up to something more recent. What happened last year in Alabama on that boat? What did you think about that?
It doesn't matter what I thought about it. We talking about the definition of racism. Y'all can't change my mind on the definition of racism, bro. Racism is what it is. It doesn't matter.
So they was racist for defending another black man that was getting jumped by a bunch of white people.
That's defending yourself.
You and your
people.
But one of them said they never really liked white people like that. So
I don't give a fuck what they said. At the end of the day, it doesn't change the definition, bro. You can throw as many things.
That don't make them racist because they defend their group.
It doesn't change the definition of racism.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see you moving the goalpost. I asked you a question.
I ain't moving nothing. I said the same thing. I've been saying the same thing since I started talking.
So don't people in
You've
Alabama
changed many
racist?
times. I have not changed my stance.
So some people in Alabama, they racist for defending their own people.
Did I say that? No, you said that.
I'm asking you though because I could about guarantee you, out of them people that did that, I could about guarantee you none of them really fuck with white people in the deep south of Alabama. They've been wanting to do that
their prerogative. That's their prerogative, bro.
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna sit there and call no person who's still alive that dealt with racism on that had to go on the back of the bus or whatever like that, and then they don't like white people like that no more because what happened to their experience, right? And two people.
Okay, that's their experience. If that's what made them hate them people, then okay. That's what it is. But there does not change the definition of racism.
That it took that black people can't be racist. But go ahead, Trey. I'm just on you. My bad.
Okay.
Well, the things I did want to talk about initially, was for DeMarcus already brought it up. Is congratulations to
Lace.
Angel
Wow,
Reese.
fuck you, Lace. Yo, Big L. Yo, that's my nigga right there, bro. Fuck with you. He wild as shit for that. Go ahead, Tori. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro. Go ahead, do your thing.
Well, congratulations to Angel Reese. She was the 7th overall draft pick to go to Chicago Sky. So definitely congratulations to her. And I actually just found out she's a Taurus, and her birthday's 2 days after mine. So she was born May 6th.
When is your birthday?
Wow. I just said 2 days after mine, and she was
2
born
days.
May 6th.
Like,
Oh, my bad. You hold on, because you know my mother's birthday is Saturday, so you are a May. You are May Taurus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yep, I just found out that she's a Taurus, and she's from Baltimore. So it's like the connection runs a little bit even more deeper now. But definitely congratulations to her. Also, I just found out, and I actually posted it up in the Discord, but y'all probably didn't see it because you might have been getting ready for this. Shout out and congratulations to the actor Keanu Reeves, because he is doing the voice of Shadow in Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Mm.
So I'm glad I said that's because for the longest we knew Shadow was coming, but I never knew who was going to do the voice. But they finally revealed it today that he's doing the voice. I think they already wrapped filming, so I guess they just wanted to wait until the movie was done, or maybe until he was done with his voiceover part to actually put it out there. So he will be doing Shadow, and I can't wait to see what he does with that voiceover performance, because I did enjoy Idris' performance as Knuckles. So
yeah, for sure,
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So those are the two good things I wanted to get out of the way. My gripe this week, and it was actually a live stream that I did earlier today. Billy D. Williams,
Oh, damn.
you can come to the carpet, Lando Calrissian,
Mr. Colt 45.
Wait, hold on, Booby. Did you watch the replay?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, that's why I asked.
You was cooking, bro.
So
I gotta post my replay game post on there too. But yeah, you was cooking for sure.
But yeah, Billy D. Williams, he sat down with Bill Maher, of all people. I don't know why. And he basically told Bill Maher, it's a podcast that he did, and it was about an hour and a half long, but the clip I found was only like 2 minutes, because that's the only part that really needed to be discussed, was when they were talking about blackface in Hollywood, and how Billy D. Williams sat up there and said it doesn't matter to him that if anybody wants to wear blackface as an actor, like that's their right and everything like that. And it's like, you came from an era where that was a thing. Like, you was born in 1937, you're 87, you just turned 87.
That was the norm.
And for you to sit up there and actually say that. And then when they broke it down in another article I was looking at, apparently he's had this kind of sentiment even back in the day, like when he was younger. And I'm talking about before he did Star Wars. Like, he had that, but back then you didn't have social media, so you didn't know what people was talking about unless you got a magazine publication or a newspaper and you just read the excerpts. But when he sat up there and said that, I said, I'm not giving him a pass. And I said, I don't care if anybody come up there and say, oh, he might have dementia or he might be. No, we're not using that. This guy is in his right mind when he sat up there and said that if they want to wear blackface as actors in Hollywood, then they should. Then even with some of the other stuff he was saying in another article, sounded like if you close your eyes, it sounded like they came out of the mouth of a white man. I'm
gonna be honest with you, man. Not to cut you off, but Billy D. Williams, he gonna get a pass from me, man. He didn't mean it, man. So I don't fuck. I don't know though. I don't give him a pass though. But the man is about to be in his. If he ain't. He already about to be in his 80s though, man.
No, he's
comes from an era 90s. Where that was.
He's 87.
That was accepted back then. He comes from that era. I mean, he's a go along to get along type of motherfucker. So it is what it is with him.
He never been like this though. Like, when I really looked at Billy D. Williams, I always thought he was a down brother though, man. He never really was on this type of time.
What I mean, really? Was he though?
I don't think I gotta think about it. He never really did no coonish thing. He always was a quiet person though.
Well, that's
He
the
was
thing.
always
Like I
he
was
was
saying,
always the
it wasn't
coolest
social
thing.
media. Social
He
media
did the
wasn't
coolest
around
thing,
back
bro.
then.
Come
I said
on, bro.
social
That
media
was
wasn't around
even
back
when
then.
if you really think about it, I know everybody here. I hope everybody here has already seen Undercover Brother. Okay,
I did.
him playing in that movie was really a rip against him for pushing Coke 45 back in the day. So you know what I mean, to do the General's fried chicken and all that stuff, it was really a play against his character, against him as a person. It was. I mean, a lot of people didn't really catch that, but that's what it was. You know, what I mean, he was all he was just for them because he was a sex symbol back then. So it was easier, just like any other actor nowadays or before. It was easier for them to put them in front of the camera to push your agenda and do what you wanted to. So for him to sign up for all that shit, and we know what malt liquor was doing, we know what Coke 45 and all that shit did to the black community. So for him to sign up and do that, would you really think he wouldn't still take that same stance today when he's been cool with that the whole time?
Code 45.
Are you talking about Undercover Brother with what's his name?
Eddie Griffin, yeah.
Eddie
When
Griffin.
he was pushing the General's fried chicken, yeah, same shit. He was doing the same thing he did with Coke 45.
And that shit is powerful. Let me say this one thing. That shit is powerful as fuck, bro. Don't drink that shit. I almost got locked up on that shit.
Drink that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm motherfucker crazy drinking that Coke 45.
That liquid crack, nigga.
So Troy, I ain't gonna. Hey, Billy D. Williams, man. I try to sit there and give you grace because you is getting old, my brother. You look good for your age, by the way, my brother. But you is getting old, and you is black. Well, he is old.
Getting is an understatement.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you kind of him and Smokey Robinson about damn near the same age. You know what I mean?
But Smokey down. Smokey. No matter how bright Smokey is, Smokey black. So.
Smokey definitely black, though. You know what I mean? He definitely is.
Smokey ain't out there doing all that coonery and buffoonery, trying to do all that extra shit. But it is what it is, bro.
Damn.
He ain't the only person was put. I ain't gonna go. No, man. It's another person that's black that put blackface. I mean, put that shit on their face too, though. But I ain't gonna go there, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But
there's a few of them back in that day because they thought that's what they had to do. I don't know. I'm just saying, and they may have thought. I ain't gonna say that's what they thought because I wasn't there. So that's maybe what they thought they had to do to get on or to fit in. But him being a sex symbol at that time, they just was in the black community. You got to think about that. That's when he was doing all the movies where it was like Mahogany and all that. That's what he was doing, all that shit. So, I mean, you know, the same way they use actors today is how they used them back then. It never has changed. Actors have always been used to sway public opinion in society. So, it's just one of them things.
Dan, what's good?
What's up?
What up, sis? You know what I mean? Look at how, you know what I mean? For example, look at how they did when COVID came out. You know what I mean? When they did the COVID thing, what did they do? They used actors to sway opinion. They said, oh, well, Tom Hanks has it. Tom Hanks and his wife has it. So that's what they used to sway public opinion with the white people.
Yeah.
And then they said, oh, Idris Elba also has it. And that's what they used to sway public perception with the black people. Idris was a hot actor at that time. He was getting all the parts. And all the women loved him. So, you know what I mean? It was easy for them to choose, okay, who we going to use for this community, who we going to use for that community, go ahead and get them vaxxed and all that other shit.
Yeah, they definitely was parading them around, though.
Exactly.
Billy D. Williams, man. I'm disappointed in you, man. So he was on
This
Bill.
why I don't do this.
He was on Bill Maher's show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got something to say about it.
Bill Maher stays setting motherfuckers up, bro. He been setting motherfuckers up for a long time.
This is why I don't do celebrity idolatry.
Yeah, I gotta say this, man. Like honestly, before I say this, Bill Maher, he got a podcast, right? He got a podcast network, he got Stage Still is on his network, right? She's on his network, on his podcast network. He gave her a podcast, and this is the same Bill Maher that's on HBO, right? Is this the same
The
person
same
talking
Bill
about?
Maher that thought he had a pass to say the N-word.
Okay. That's one.
I got a
And
video
then-
coming up this week about Bill Maher too.
And then he's supposed to be a Democrat, correct?
He's blue? Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, he a liberal. He's a liberal, bro. Now, you know, this is for the ones that was in there. It was only one could speak on this.
And he used to mess with Superhead.
And he used to mess with her too. Paperboy was in there, and Big L was in there.
Yeah.
J Moore Reviews look up to that dude. He loved that nigga.
He loved this guy.
He loved that guy, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so damn democratic and caping up for Joe Biden and was actually caping up for Bill Maher for saying the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
And Misha, I'm trying to tell this guy, like, bruh, why are you trying to cape up for this dude when he just said the N-word? Ice Cube already told him why he can't say it. And then you say you rock with him and he's not funny. He ain't funny. HBO just got him over there because he's been over there on that show for like, what, 10, 15 years?
You know why, right?
I don't know why he got that show, man.
He's Jewish.
Oh, that's why.
Look at his last name, bro.
Bill Maher.
Look at that nose.
What the fuck is this world coming to, man?
And I'm gonna ask you this, Detective Burt. If you want to, don't. Hey, I'm just telling you, Sharon. Don't cuss me out, you know, because I'm gonna block you. And if you want smoke, because somebody said the Jewish name, Torian. I'm gonna do this. Let me do this real quick. You see, at the Torian, he got a channel. If you want any smoke, go over to his channel and tell him that you ain't like that, because you get emotional when somebody say that.
You can't come to my channel because I already blocked your ass. But
so don't come to my channel crying.
Mhm.
Oh man, why you saying that about our people? Like, girl, I ain't trying to hear all that. I ain't say nothing about your
watch
people.
Watch your mouth. YouTube be
Right.
on that. You know, you don't want to get Noriega, bro. Just
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying she project that stuff. I don't want her coming over there and giving me all these code words and LD and all this stuff because it will be blocked. So don't come on my page, go on Torian page and let her demise block you. They roast you.
We don't need you. We don't need you getting drink champ, bro. We good.
Right. Because she damn sure get you out of here, man. So y'all say y'all want to talk about OJ, man?
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about OJ in a sense. I just want to talk about this bootlicking.
Mark Lamont Hill.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That dude with his line pushed back like 495.
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith.
Oh,
Lamont Hill is Caribbean too, by the way, y'all. That's
you should have saw the video, the live stream he did the minute that they announced that OJ had died. He went on his live and just went on a rampage.
Every year, bro, your forehead get bigger and bigger. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith, bruh, I mean, I really can't be upset about it for real, because you done showed your true color so many fucking times that is ridiculous. But what he had to say about OJ was just disrespectful. Okay, yeah, we know about Bruce Jenner. I refuse to call him Caitlyn. We know about Bruce. Saying what he had to say, and what he had to say about OJ when that was all really produced and basically pushed on him by the head Kardashian. But yeah, them two it was disgusting what they had to say. You talking about somebody after they can't defend themselves, when they've already passed on, when they were proven innocent. Okay, they were proven innocent. But the judgment came back as not guilty. Okay, they were judged by their peers and still came out innocent. where a lot of people have come out guilty. We ain't even gonna say about Bruce Jenner when he killed them people and didn't do a day in jail, but
got that
because
sex change with the quickness.
He paid them off, you know what I mean? Paid them off real quick, paid the family off, and all these people just, and it wasn't just him, you know what I mean? All these people just shitting on OJ name because of how they actually felt about him. You know what I mean? Regardless of what the court said, regardless of how he was found innocent, regardless of all of that stuff. But you know, y'all still judging him when he was already judged. Who are y'all to judging? Who are y'all to actually say what y'all said? Nah, it's wrong. And you gonna say it publicly. You can say what you want behind the scenes, but sitting there just basically dragging somebody's name through the mud after they're dead and passed and have already paid their dues is just wrong, bro. It's wrong. I really hope you get the same treatment when you get that, when your deep six invested. Believe it.
Everybody got a time too, so
damn sure do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was disgusted with that. OJ had turned public perception against, you know what I mean? Before he died, he was loved by people. You feel me? You know what I mean? Everybody fucked with him. You know what I mean? He was Uncle O. You know what I mean? So by the time nobody knew about that, this generation, they wasn't even worried about that. You're still holding on to an old grudge about whatever your handlers want you to say on the teleprompter, because a lot of the times that ain't even your thoughts. But like just like his show before he died, it is what it is.
Handlers.
They do got handlers though.
It wasn't even 24 hours and you already see people like making comments talking about, oh, I'm gonna make a video because I don't believe he was innocent. They on their YouTube page.
Yeah, but who gives a damn what they believe?
They did the same thing with Kobe.
Exactly.
Are you starting to see a theme here? They did the same thing with Michael Jackson. They definitely going to do this.
Of course, we know that black people can't leave.
They definitely going to do the same thing with Bill Cosby. Oh, I can.
Okay. They did the same thing to Michael Jordan. They did the same thing to Mike Tyson. They do the same thing to a lot of our black, black entertainers. It don't matter who it is. You just can't leave here clean.
I would not say no names, but you got a couple people, you know what I mean, from who, you know, on the all right, I ain't gonna say the name, but you got people that you know that you was. I'm just gonna put it like this: we both have been on a live with this young lady. You was just on the live with her last week on Brillo Live, Paperboy. To be honest with you, and she made a whole on her community tab. She was saying OJ, she know he did it, and me, Moochie, and Inga was basically trying to tell her like he is innocent. And she said she posted Lamont Hill's thing too. So you got people out here that's sitting there thinking this man killed somebody, which he did.
All I want to know is if y'all know he did it and y'all was there when it happened, why y'all didn't come and be witnesses?
What I also
since y'all was present when it went down.
What I found to also be interesting too is they have nothing to say about Mark Fuhrman. Mr. I plead the fifth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lamont Hill is a simp anyway. He said that man can have babies. So when he told Candace Owens that, I knew something was wrong with him.
And when these people come out of the woodwork, like the family of the Goldberg, what was their name? The Goldman family that nobody's talking about, that nobody cares about. Okay. Nobody cares about you. Your son was a victim. Why are y'all on camera talking about this dude? Y'all, if y'all really cared about your son, y'all wouldn't even be out there doing all this.
Hey, Jeremiah, put that up
Lamont press conference.
Lamont,
it did. It really did. But why y'all trying to get this clout? Why y'all clout chasing and trying to get a check for being on shows and getting these interviews?
They said they locked that up. They said that money is going directly to his kids and his grandchildren. They said the Goldmans are to not get a dime.
He paid his dues to them in the civil suit, which he shouldn't have had to pay anyway.
And I'm like how they
OJ was the one. OJ was the one that got away. And you know what I posted? You know what I posted up on my on X the day that he passed? It was just a simple statement, and he was still found not guilty.
Exactly, but y'all ain't out here still dragging Mr. George Skittles Zimmerman through the mud. He's just somewhere living his best life.
Aren't y'all the one saying that to just trust the system? Well, the system, there it is.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, Jeremiah. Yeah, right there. Lamar said a man can get pregnant. Click on it right quick.
Don't play the audio, right?
I hope we don't have to play it.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, just play the audio. Don't.
This some sick shit, bro. Some sick shit.
Hold up.
Ooh, seriously, just say that.
It's disgusting what people will do for clicks, bro.
Who said it? Yeah, get to the thing, man. They got this. Oh, yeah. He said it though. He said it, man.
I think that's a reaction video, not the.
Yeah, that's a reaction.
Man. This shit is crazy, bro.
And then he said it to the person that y'all know I can't stand.
I can tell you that every single time. Because
God, that it was her.
There are concrete.
That the griftress herself.
They're gonna play it, Jeremiah.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
About life.
Have babies.
Can have babies. Pardon. And that is a hard truth about life. You cannot make that go away because you want to call a man somebody who has a beard and dresses like a dude a woman. Only if it's pregnant, I can tell you exactly what it is. It's a woman.
So I'll give you. Let's go back to the social construct thing because then it'll answer the thing you just said. I'm not ignoring what you just said. I want to tie it together. So the idea of my point was that a social construct doesn't ignore physical realities, right? The social construct is about how we as a society make sense of those physical.
He was a clown,
right? So, for example, you said we're black, sure, right? I'm trying to think of you pick a light-skinned black person, right? They're black, right? We'd agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go to the Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the PR. Let's go to Puerto Rico. Let's go to Jordan. Let's go to Iraq. Let's go to Sudan. Let's go to Ghana, right? And let's go to South Africa. I'm picking these places very specifically because they have different racial logics and racial paradigms. And what it means to be black here, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a universal blackness, right? That in Dominican, there might be 5 different other racial categories, right? And there are some light-skinned black folk here who, when they go to Ghana, get basically seen as white, right? Because of how we socially construct it. Doesn't mean my biology changed. Doesn't mean my physical reality changed, but how society engages this stuff is what makes it a social construct. So similarly, when it comes so I'm not ignoring the realities of race. So with race and racism in America, and then I'm gonna take it back to the gender thing. When it comes to race and racism in America, it's yes, biologically we're all the same. Right? Black people, white people, there's an infinitesimal difference between a black person and a white person in terms of our genetics, right? This is superficial stuff.
And this guy is a professor, y'all.
That's a biological
exactly.
Biological fact.
At right? Temple University, Philadelphia.
Teaching kids.
Right? But the truth is, but the idea that there's social meanings attached to that blackness that make people fear me or that make people think that that person's life is worth more because they're white or whatever. Those are social meanings that are arbitrary and different. So to acknowledge social constructs doesn't mean you ignore biological realities.
But you just did that when you said that men could give birth.
So similarly, what I'm saying is that I'm not denying the biological reality of maleness, of the genitalia we're assigned at birth and what we can do with those body parts. I'm not denying that. That's a biological reality. Again, the social meaning I'm attaching to it is what I'm saying is more complicated.
But it's not complicated. Can men give birth?
Sometimes. That's my answer. Yes.
And the answer is.
And he just said it. There it is.
There it is, right there. He just said it.
Cannot allow this to happen.
This nigga Lamar Hill is a wild boy.
I remember when I first heard that, and I said, "How is it that you make the person that I do not like y'all know I have a huge disdain towards for that woman, make her sound more intelligent than she actually is?" I mean, not even necessarily because it's really common sense at the end of the day. So it's not like she couldn't say anything to make herself look any more dumb than she already is. But how do you sit there and actually make her look like a complete genius by saying something that ridiculous and actually believing what you say? So I'm not surprised that when he came out and said the stuff that he said about OJ, like literally, in his live, like it hadn't even probably been half an hour since they announced it. This man said, O.J. Simpson, you know, he is a murderer. He murdered 2 people, and this, then the third. And it's like his phone was going off like crazy, like it was dinging like crazy. I don't know if it was people texting him, telling him to stop talking. But guess what? If the estate decides to go after him in a lawsuit, I hope the estate sues the hell out of him. I'm talking about all the way down to the lint and dust in his pockets.
OJ family should they should sue him. You know what I mean? He the same person. Lamar Hill, you are the same person. You know what I mean? That basically was on Fox. You know, you was on Fox News, and then you got fired from CNN, man. Not Lamar Hill, you did do that, man. You was,
that's
you know
your
what I
people.
mean?
Booby, that's your people.
That nigga left.
Oh,
Oh, he
I
did?
realized he wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
He's back.
Oh, there you go, right there. Yeah, there you go.
Booby,
I'm
that's
sorry,
your- that's your
my
people.
phone started tripping. It's allergic to bullshit.
Lamar Hill, man.
Yeah, I don't deal with that type of shit. Men are men and women are women. That just sounds like idiocy, but it is what it is.
That's your people, Booby. That's your kin.
Who?
Damn.
Oh, don't be disrespecting me like that, bro.
He said, I'm surprised that y'all
I don't fuck
Y'all
with
ain't
people.
talk about Brittany
Anybody
Griner.
that subscribed to that way of thinking is
Brittany Griner.
obviously they have some mental issues that they need to be addressed. So for them to even give them a platform or let somebody like that have a platform, it just should be wrong.
But who hired him as a professor is like the weird part. Nobody's trying to tackle.
What did Brittany Griner do?
It's easy to get degrees these days, bro.
No, he did, but he really I ain't gonna take that away from him. He did earn it and get it. He got it. I got it. I'm not gonna take it away from that clown, but he earned it. You know who hooked him up though was actually Bill Cosby.
Really?
Yeah, Bill Cosby hooked him up, and then he Lamar Hill did some dumb stuff. That's why he hate Bill Cosby the way he do now.
Bite your hand, that's
Lamar
easy.
Hill's a
That's
turkey.
wild.
When he gets his moments, I'm gonna crank them violins all the way up. They gonna hear that shit all the way in Mexico.
He said, what else he said? He said some more dumb stuff too.
So him and Cannibal Buress probably have weekly meetings. So.
Hannibal Buress.
He got mad. He had a show on I don't know. You remember that news station that Barry Allen ended up owning? I forgot the name of that joint though. He had like a couple of people on there, and they were talking about David Chappelle's special.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about why Dave Chappelle keep going at the trans people and it ain't funny no more. Like I'm like, bro, what?
Mark, are you trying? Hold on, let me just. Mark, are you trying to tell us something?
Yeah, because he always got them on the show.
It sound like somebody was getting diddied.
Yeah,
willingly.
He's
Yeah,
always.
for real.
I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro. Why you got these people on your show so much like that, man? What's really going on, man?
You up here talking about men can give birth, and you getting mad because of what Dave Chappelle said about Hall T and all this, that, and the third. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, just say it.
That's people will try to say anything about anything. What up, though?
He's trying to keep his name relevant, and that's the best way he feels he can go about doing it.
Yeah, that's the tactic of a lot of people nowadays. They just, in order to stay relevant, they gotta say some outlandish shit that's just so far left, it's ridiculous. You done took so many lefts, you'd have made it right, bro.
Hey, OT, man, you want to come up here for a minute? You know what I mean? Because I'm just asking if you want to come up here because OT, I don't care. You know he don't like white people.
Oh, I know this. I know he hates them with a passion. He says that he's racist. He don't give a damn.
Right. He don't care.
he gives zero fucks.
That nigga said he don't care.
That's why I fuck with OT. He keep it a buck every day of his life. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
how he views it is how he views it, and that's how he's gonna say it. And I mean, anybody anybody that keep their view, I respect that. Regardless, you ain't gotta agree with me. That's the whole point of us
Mhm.
doing what we do. I don't give a fuck if nobody agree with me. Some people
Right.
will, some people won't. But you know what I mean? It's still a amount of respect at the end of the day. So
Yeah, you can't this life right here, man. Ain't nobody gonna agree, man. You know, they don't have to agree neither, though. You know what I mean? That's why I like debates and stuff like that. But I can't really listen to Candace Owens and him talk about men could get pregnant. I ain't trying to hear that now.
nah. Well, Candace Owens definitely ain't talking about that. She ain't saying that shit. She just goofy on other things.
Why is this
Candace
face on the
Owens smoked
screen?
him though. Candace smoked that nigga, man.
Hey, it's not hard to do.
Don't give that skank too much credit.
Like I said, hey, Tori, it's not very hard. Torian can smoke her.
Damn.
It's easily without even trying. So
Lamar
It's-
Hill just be sitting there
is
talking
what it
stuff, man.
people will talk as long as you give them a pulpit to do the shit, and they saying some shit that the other people agree with.
Guys,
They're good.
protect black women, guys. Leave Candace Owens alone. That's all I'm
I
saying.
protect facts, nigga. Fuck that.
She's on the island by herself. She better find a way to protect the damn self.
Man.
No better yet. Have her white husband protect her.
Oh,
There
shit.
you go.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what he signed up for.
Yeah, she signed up for white. That's what she want to be. Her whole.
Did you
Her
see her
whole-
baby shower pictures?
Oh, shit. Let me see that shit. Pull it up, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, pull it up. Run it.
Candace Owens baby shower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That look like a get out. That should look like a get out. That should like a get out convention, man.
No.
Wow.
I'm just saying, man.
That room is very bright.
Yeah. The bright sunshine.
I wonder how many people. And like honestly, I got to be real. I want to know how many people
Was paid to be there.
Yeah, that too. That paid to be there, and the ones that actually call her nigger. To that just thinking in their mind, like, look at this nigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How they were just, how white people was just thinking like, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah.
I could just only imagine, man.
And as she watches them say it, she's like, "Oh, go ahead." Go ahead. She approves it.
Man.
She probably would approve it. She ain't got no
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
What some people do.
She
I don't
got
know,
a choice, but she don't want to though.
She's ripped it too hard. She can't go all the way back now. But I mean, she's trying to revamp. But November 5th is coming. Her time, her clock is ticking.
Oh, T, what up, though?
Y'all having a kill whitey meeting without me?
The
man?
bully.
Yeah. You damn right.
No, OT, we was talking about your cousin,
Who's my cousin?
Candace Owens.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck that
No.
cone.
Yeah, you came. Hey, all I said, I was like, I don't feel like if whatever OT said about white people, I would never call you a racist. But that's just my stance, though. I don't think black people can be racist, man. And I think that's Tori's thing too.
He hate white people guts.
Yeah, I don't deal with them.
Exactly.
I really hate the way
I
they
ain't gonna-
smell.
Right.
like wet dogs and bologna.
Man.
He'll tell you
And
that
I
quick.
hate, you know what I hate about white people the most though? They
What's that?
sarcasm. They the most sarcastic motherfuckers in the world, bro. And listen, but they sarcasm is the truth though. So anytime they being sarcastic, it's really the truth. That's
You
the
better
cheat
believe
code
it.
for black.
I'm talking about that passive aggressive shit.
Man, it's the worst, man. I like if I like. Man, I don't want to tell y'all. No, never mind.
Tell us when we get off the live.
Yeah. But they're real sarcastic, man. Jokey and hockey. But that shit is bullshit. It's the worst, man. I don't trust
Trust
them.
him, man.
It's
I love Detective Burke.
never trust the white man, bro.
It's funny that you said that though. Paperboy. before you knew who she was, you could ask OT. I was the one that me and OT was the one that wasn't trying to hear nothing she was saying. You know, I was like, whatever. I know what type of time. I wasn't feeding into a bullshit. The other people was. I'm not gonna say no names. That's why she go on every platform of the TVC, be leaving the dumbest comments, and they act like they don't say nothing to her.
Bro, I seen what it was the first time I came into the Discord and seen all the messages back to back with somebody communicating in emojis like they were speaking in hieroglyphics. I already knew what the deal was. So it's yeah. Nah, I'm good.
Listen, bro. Listen, I always went to Afrocentric schools until I was in fucking 9th grade. I didn't learn about white history until 9th grade, bro.
Exactly.
And that's the truth.
That's why I say I was homeschooled up to a certain point.
I was taught the white man is the devil.
Hey. Hey.
Oh,
shout out to my beginning education. Shout out to Marcus Garvey Academy and Malcolm X Academy. I appreciate those schools.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Anor. Shout out to Anor Academy. Keeping people right.
It took me to African 8th grade, man. It was African 8th grade, man. In Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Malcolm X Academy.
That's the good thing about learning it early. When you go to Afrocentric schools that teach you Black history. Like real Black history. Mm-hmm. When you young, basically when you start in school for real, your outlook is just completely different, bro. You can't pull the wool over your fucking eyes.
This nigga OT went to Ghana. I went to the Water Coke, man, 8th grade, man. What the hell? That's crazy.
Hey.
Just school,
damn.
That's real shit.
It is what it is, man. We heard it here first from OT. He let it be known he don't like him.
Hell no.
It is what it is. I'm the type of person to say if you're poor, and I'm gonna leave it at this, OT. If they're a white, if you're a poor white trash, that's on you. You got $1 billion worth of game of whiteness. That's on you if you're struggling.
My nigga Chris Rock had a joke where he was saying there was a white guy that won trade places with him, and he said the nigga white man had one leg, was fucked up. He still won trade places with Chris Rock, and he rich as hell.
And he's rich, yeah.
I nigga say I'm just gonna ride this white thing on out.
Yeah, exactly.
White motherfucker, man. Listen, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That's when Chris Rock was still funny.
Yeah. I ain't say I'm gonna ride this. He said, no, I'm just gonna ride this white thing on out.
Yeah.
But fuck. Listen, man. I'm telling you, they got lucky. They got the guns because throughout the world history. They was getting their ass whooped all through world history before them guns got involved, bro. Because when it comes to physical capabilities and everything, they are super inferior, bro. Mm-hmm. And they got little dicks. So the bitches really ain't trying to mate with them. That's why the black man is always around the world fucking niggas bitches, bro. And the women are attracted to black men. Because you know what, man?
That's why everybody needs to stop taking. We need to change this. We need to change this way of thinking as far as being minorities. Because when you start doing the numbers, it's not looking like people really thinking. It's another narrative that's painted.
I said it was genetics. I told you earlier.
It's not what y'all really think it is when it comes to being a minority, because we're really not at the.
No, them motherfuckers gonna be extinct.
Exactly.
They're on their way to being extinct, nigga.
It's that people have gotten used to saying black people. They usually labeling black people as minorities, Hispanics as minorities because of poverty and things like that. That's the only. It was basically when you're saying minority, it means black or Hispanic or something like that, or a poor person. It has nowadays the notation is not what it actually means, because if you do the numbers, it's flipped actually.
Man, that's some shit they created, man. I don't even believe the numbers about how many black people in the United States of America. I think it's way more niggas in here than 30 million niggas, bro. But they not gonna tell you that.
Of
You
course.
understand it. They're going by what you call that? I forgot what everybody's. Well, some people don't fill it out. What's that shit called?
Census.
Yeah, census. Yeah, they go by that a lot.
But if they had a chance to count the niggas, bro, they wouldn't. I feel like they wouldn't tell black people how many of us that's really here. Just for the simple fact is, they don't feel our numbers. So niggas that click up like, it's how many of us here? Or we can just click up and say, fuck it. You never know, man. Well, I don't say I never know. I don't trust them motherfuckers. So,
and not only that,
I know because I got sight. I know.
And not only that,
when I go outside, I can see it.
And not only that, not only that, but they be padding their numbers too. Like, you know, those, if they have someone who's like Hispanic or something like that, if you look at that census, they say, what does it say on there? Like a job application under Hispanic, or says like white or non-white, whatever that thing says.
Yeah.
Or non-Hispanic and all that other stuff.
Yeah, all that shit is crazy ass shit the white man created anyway, bro. So therefore, nigga, fuck you. Fuck Thomas Jefferson. Fuck Benjamin Franklin. Fuck George Washington.
With his wooden ass teeth.
Yeah, fuck all them forefathers, motherfuckers. Them niggas one of my forefathers.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, all them motherfuckers. Them niggas ain't shit. All of them. All of them. Yeah. Ain't no exception.
Dorian, it was a good night.
Man. You know, it's some good white people out here. I ain't ran across one.
Jesus Christ, man.
They'll stab you in the motherfucking back. You better watch out for them white people.
I mean, people will. It is what it is. People will do that.
They say they're good, all right. You go in the motherfucker, like I told OT that story. We go up about to go to bowling or go to the club or something like that. Your wife, the white friend in the back, you get stopped, motherfucker start crying and shit. You know what I mean? They'll turn into really white. You know what I mean? They'll give your ass up. You gotta watch out for them type of people. I ain't saying that ain't no good white people out there. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, unless you got a real one that's actually gonna cuss the cops out, because they can do that.
Yeah.
That's gonna put them on notice and ask for badge numbers and all that other stuff and make them look crazy so that y'all can go on about y'all business. And some of them that will step up.
I can't get a white people a chance for me to find out if a nigga good or not. You're just automatically bad in my eyes.
OT.
No, I feel you.
I think the only white person, OT, if you're familiar with the person that you would actually like, is John Brown.
Yeah, Utah.
Huh?
Is that John Brown from Utah?
No. The one that led that slave rebellion way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was talking about. You said James Brown Jr. Man, I'm about
I
to
said John.
I
did read about John Brown.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was about to come out. He couldn't resist.
No, I heard. I'm like, what the hell? But no, hey man.
Yeah.
Hey ladies, stay the fuck away from James Brown Jr. Dog. Y'all ain't gonna listen to me. But eventually, I'm gonna have to break it down.
That nigga James Brown Jr. got a bald head like motherfucking
That nigga said my nigga OT said Terry Mills.
that nigga like Tim Hardaway.
Nigga looking like Freddie Jackson.
That nigga on some bullshit though. Ladies, hide your kids, hide your wives, man.
For sure.
They're serious though too, nigga. Y'all motherfuckers sitting there. No, man. Hey, yo, everybody, you got anything big before we go, man?
Hey man, you already know. Hit the like and sub button, man. We're gonna be here every Monday on the Monday, man. Crazy show. Love y'all.
Hey man, I was gonna have to end it because I was about to say something. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell y'all ladies. Yeah, I mean, shout out to PG because she the only. I seem like she the only one gets it. Sorry, she stayed away. Ladies, y'all better stay away from that dude. James Brown Jr., bro. I know a pedophile when I see one.
Nah, I think that nigga predator for sure. That nigga like he put shit in bitches' drinks, man.
Yeah, exactly. And we're not even laughing and trolling. This is I'm being honest with you, bro.
Real.
That nigga like
I'm
he
just-
put shit in bitches' drinks.
It looks suspect to me.
We be trying to give y'all the game, ladies. Like, yo, stay away from that creep. I know plenty of times. I know OT you have. I know Tori. I know all y'all tell your homegirls like, yo, I don't know about this dude. Like, if I was you, I'd stay away from this nigga. And then some bad shit end up happening.
And can I say one more thing? My bad.
Go ahead.
Miss K, thank you for keeping it real. I love you. Thank you, sis.
Shout out to Miss K. She gonna keep it a buck.
Keep it 1,000.
Every
Lucille
season.
is a whore. Keep it 1,000.
She is a whore.
And he said, "What was that? His singer son?"
Oh no. Mosley, it would be revealed pretty soon, man.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Oh Lord,
Hey, man, stay away from.
For sure.
You gotta stay. Hey, bro, I'm just telling y'all, ladies, stay away from them.
That nigga suspect, bro.
Y'all think he James Brown son?
James Brown Jr. looking like Freddie Jackson's bald head cousin. Oh, you are my lady ass nigga.
Remember he had the
Oh,
record
fruitcake
hanging
bake
up.
ass nigga.
He had the record hanging up, man. He might be James Brown son.
Oh, tasty love ass nigga. Pause.
Right. On tonight's show, ladies.
Hey, family.
Man.
Okay, family.